Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, then welcome. If you've watched any of my videos before, then thanks for logging and clicking back again. My name's Amina and I am called Ami for short. It's like a nickname of mine that some of my friends and family call me. I have a little haul of some stationery and back to school, back to work, the autumnal season. Not necessarily like school or work specifically, it's more like business or stationery. So either if you're at school or work or business orientated, and some ideas of like what stationeries to pick up for this season to re-up on your collection and restock. Even if you are like in the teaching department, these can come in handy. So let's just jump into it without further ado. I picked out some organisers and some planners and a few stationery pieces. Let's start with some of the stationery pens. I picked these nice coloured highlighters. They are in a different range of colourways, in this pastel shade. These are from Temu and they have really cute packaging. I like the aesthetic of the packaging as well as the function for the colourway. I thought these would be good for like highlighting and study prompts with organising like some study notes and things like that. There's the red range with like different tones of the red, pink, orange, and then there's the green hues with like the different lighter to darker range. And then there are the blue, grey, lilac colourway, and we have show this packaging too. Good for organising and keeping neat. I can just pop this open. I have normally picked out some regular highlighters, the neon colour ones. Like I've got some also, I'll show you, it's in one of my pencil cases. These are like nice because they're different. Not only because they're different than the neon, they're a bit kinder on the eye when highlighting because of the shade. That's what I liked. And I thought it was nice. There's a bit of a glitter hint to it. So this is one of the shades basically, and the lid's also got glitter, if you can see that. It's nice, makes studying that little bit of fun, that more funner, a little bit more fun, whether you want to say it. And I just squiggle some of these. They're quite pigmented. It's got a bit of a shimmer to the colour. If you can see, that is what that one looks like. And the packaging is like organised, efficient for if you want to keep them in the holder packet. So moving on from that to more pens. This camera's glitching, but anyways, let's just, I'm trying to get a position. A good angle, but the lighting and the angle is not giving what I had hoped. So when I do focus in on just the relevant stuff, angle, but you can't really see properly. BRB. I have normally picked out some regular highlighters, the neon colour ones. Like, I've got some also, I'll show you, it's in one of my pencil cases. These are like nice because they're different. Not only because they're different than the neon, they're a bit kinder on the eye when highlighting because of the shade. That's what I liked, and I thought it was nice. There's a bit of a glitter hint to it. So this is one of the shades basically, and the lid's also got glitter, if you can see that. It's nice, makes studying that little bit fun, that more funner, a little bit more fun, whether you want to say it. And just I just squiggle some of these. They're quite pigmented. It's got a bit of a shimmer to the colour. If you can see, that is what that one looks like. And the packaging, like I mentioned, is like organised, efficient for if you want to keep them in the holder packet. So moving on from that to more pens. This camera's glitching, but anyways, let's just, I'm trying to get a position, a good angle, but the lighting and the angle is not giving what I had hoped. So when I do focus it on just relevant stuff like the angle, but you can't really see properly. BRB. Right, hopefully this angle is a bit better. I thought that I'd like propping the camera up on something before would have worked. It was a bit wobbly, so it was like in the camera glitch. This is a pencil case that I picked up from WH Smith, I believe. WH Smith or Ryman. Cat's on my balcony, she's been out all day, and now I've heard her meow, a bit off tangent. She's just on the railing on my balcony, and I thought she was gonna slip. She was a bit like slipping. She was. Anyway, back to this was from Ryman's, either Ryman's or WH Smith. It's just a pencil case, and it's got a nice gold hardware zip, this gold and pink like marble type design or something, and I like the design. It's quite artistic. And here are the other regular type highlighters in the neon shades. This is from Faber-Castell, prominent supplier of stationery, and this is a text liner, super fluorescent. That range, these are just the basic, like original type from, you know, a stationery range, and you get the nice fresh pen in these colours, quite pigmented. Then also in this stationery pencil case I have my pens. These were trio pack, the classic, and my post-it notes, so for my note taking or something, reminders. So I already opened these, and there's the neon green, pink and yellow. So there's those, and also a biro, black pen, and is 46. I have another case from before that I picked up from Superdry. and that is packed with like numerous miscellaneous things. So I thought to do this in like a consecutive step by step what I picked out in order of like area of what it was basically. So we're in the area of pens and things like that. So this is my pencil pack and it's self-explanatory with the label, colouring pen, sills, and this is 25 from the Hobby Corner. I believe I picked these from, is it Amazon or the 99p store, so Poundland. I think these were from Poundland. 99p store, where am I going? Poundland. From Poundland. And the range is quite good. There are a nice rainbow of colours and next some filter pens, and these are the dual tip brush pens, and there's a 60 pack from Lucky Crown, and there's a rainbow of pens colour range in there from green, brown, blue, orange, pink, you name it. And this has a double tip like that. This one's thick. Oh, shush. This one's thick. I shall do it thicker. And then the other is a fine liner, and you can see the nib. So more detailed for those that sketch or do a design or like to colour alternate when they write. That is a nice handy pack. Also, then they were from Amazon also. This was from Temu, a pastel pink with a ruled edge on. This is a 2. Moving on from the ruler to another pack of the highlighting pens I picked up, and this is a pastel range with these cute pretty colours from the yellow, the blue, the lilac, the green and the pink, and they are these type like writing pens even with the click, if you can see that. You can hear it even. And I'll just show you this. Oh, I'm not sure why this isn't. Hold on. Oh, it's got a little like stopper. I think that's on that for a reason. I'm not actually sure. So let's keep it fresh. So that is one of the colours. It's like this green or blue maybe. So like a greeny blue. I'm a bit colourblind maybe. Oh no, did I break it? The lid, the clicker popped off. Oh, I fixed it, it's back on. So that's that, which is young, which is distracting. This is the lilac. It's got the stopper. So I'll just take that off without breaking the nib. It's a bit unusual, but then just another, so you get the gist, you can just do some art scribbles or if you want to be more neat, then you could do some lines. So these are for a general sketching, or like if I'm noting and want to write notes in different colourways and things like that for my projects. I thought that would be handy. Moving on, I picked out different pens because I am a graduate interior architect and like to sketch basically. So this was from Poundland also. See, school and office range. This is a highlighter set, and this is inexpensive, 80p. Can't go wrong. The range of different colours. So even though I love fashion and things like that, and I have dabbled in the fashion industry, from like modelling, even from infants in primary school and the different grades of school and college, and then even sometimes some of uni, I like art. So these are some pens that I picked out, and they are like nice. They have a lid, they've got the thick nib. I like this blue, it's one of my go-to colours. Then the orange, should we sketch a bit of orange? I'll take a look. It's got a nice tint of the fluorescent too, I think that's what they're called. So these could be either for noting, highlighting, or something like that. So check out at your local Poundland. And then check out your local Poundland to pick out some for yourself. Now, moving on to, I think this is the last bit of pens. Thanks for sticking around. If you are watching, then thank you. These are marker pens, and these are good for like board marking. So when using a whiteboard, you can use pens like this, another rainbow of colours, and they're good for like different types of sketches to help if you're revising, or like you're note taking, or you know, jotting down your ideas and your designs and things like that. So that's ideal. And this is from the Shuttle Art range. These are from Amazon, I think. I picked these up from Amazon, and I won't open that pack. Or shall I? It's not for paper, it's for the whiteboard. And I also picked out a whiteboard. There's this one. This one's from Amazon, and it would be good to help me with my remembering things, or like if I have an idea and something for a project, it would help with that. So ideally, this has 2 markers already, although I picked out the other pack to add for a nice range. Okay, I'm not going to use my finger, that's a bit stiff. So sketching and things can be used on here. You could either use it horizontally or vertically, and you could pin it up, or, well, I'm not sure about pinning it up, although I'm just trying to figure out. Oh yeah, right, I'd like to open it for you to show you, because the pens look quite cool. Shall I use one of my scissors? Let's just use this one for a minute. Another one in my pencil case, although this one, let's just use this. A bit close to me, but it's fine, just be a bit safe, a bit fast with some learning curve. And open that, it's got the whiteboard, the blue pen and the sponge to clean off after. So there, you get the gist of it. And then you could just use this to clean it off. I'm practicing my languages at the moment. That's another of my projects, and French, Arabic and Spanish, and revising some of my English vocabulary too. So things like whiteboards are good for handy little activities, or you know, things like that. And moving on to another another of my project tools. There is, hold on. Right, just getting a bit sidetracked with Right, there is a whiteboard. I also put a towel. This is a pin board, and it has pins also from Amazon, and this is good for pinning up pictures. I had initially wanted to do what are they called again? I forgot. I'm quite forgetful, and no mind map, vision board. I was actually had in my plan to do a vision board. Now it's like so far into the year. I've got their pictures for the vision board, however I hadn't printed them off, so that was a bit of a fail, although I'm just owning it and I still want to make a vision board. So I thought like this would be helpful to do things like that. Even I could find things from magazines or make scrapboards with images on a board like this and alternate throughout the seasons or something. A little fun activity. Basically this has a felt type pin area, and this package really efficiently. The pins at the top, and then there's even a little hook part to pin up, and then the back's just wood. So the frame's wood. It's a nice size too, just a bit larger than A4, and that is leaning on that. Oh shit, that was leaning on that. Hold on. Now I've got another board to help organise. Sometimes I'm just like all over the place with my organisation, and I write notes and I journal and I like put things in my calendar, on my laptop, my phone, and then sometimes I'm doing my season check, so I need to get that right back. One of my floors. So this is a fridge, or like a basket. You can put it on your fridge, I believe. And I'm not sure where else, but fridge is like one of the main pieces. And it's like a fridge magnet yeah, Bridge Magnet Planner Organizer. This Perspex plastic board, and it's really efficient. It's actually some pens, a diaper and pen holder. Even has the instructions of how to put it up, so that's helpful. That was from Amazon, if I didn't mention already. And I'm going to move this over. My camera is still wobbling, so don't mind that. And it's a bit glitchy, so move. Let's just focus on getting through this haul. And there are my journals I want to share with you about some that I picked out. This is a journal organizer, like a planner, but it has files. It's one of the Philo ones, and it's a little mini pink one. I picked this out from Temu, and it has the stickers that you can also put on the wallet, what they called again, pocket dividers. And it's got a range of the different stickers, from allowance, medical, beauty, gifts, to gym, date night, splurge, home, goods and gas. So just to be like organised, I think this is like a saving wallet, a saving file. So you can just put like a budget planning thing, a grid there, and jot down your saving and budgeting for each category. So personal, everyday and things like that. Then I picked out a different range of my throat's croaky. I need some water. From Primark, these like notebooks, and firstly a self-care one with a little pencil, which I thought was quite cute. It's like £2 from Primark, and it is just a self-care checklist. Sometimes I have to admit I slack on my self-care. Sometimes like I get really bad PMS and that affects my self-care. Sorry, keeps wobbling and dropping. Then I like the colourway. It's like this blue and yellow rainbow edit, and it's got the little like circular jotters for each day, which has been abbreviated, and then what to do. So that is going to hopefully help me. And then some notes. Sometimes I just write notes generally, so this can be used as like a guide, and then the colourway hopefully will encourage me to keep record, like encourage me to do things like that. Then also a gratitude journal. This one was £4, also from a Primark range, and I like the orange and white edit. This was a Primark that I picked out for just helping my well-being, just a little prompts, things I'm grateful for and what's bothering me, how to resolve it, things like that, how I felt today, and just an overview. Sometimes I journal like freely, and that's something that's helped me like through from like child to teen and like adult. So anyone can possibly benefit from journaling, I suppose. Then this is a weekly planner from Primark also, and it's a nice font with week of, and then the days of the week, what to do, and then notes. And it has those, I like to cook, and another little book of helpful guides I picked up from Primark. This is a lilac range colourway, and it's just like the meals. Then it has like the different meals of the day. You can put the date and like goals of like maybe what to prepare. Then like to buy, you can add a little tick list, and it has the different days of the week that you could just jot things in. So that is really helpful. I think that will help. Before I wrote out the grid, before I found this, I was writing out the grid and like made a little planner here. This already has the grid, so that is nice. Then, because I like to colour and design, sometimes I do them digitally, like on like computer or something. However, I feel like it's also nice to use like the books. They're good for, you know, being zen and using your creative spark to do some artistic things. This is a nature one, and it's got some nice buildings. I like the shimmer on the cover, and if I show you some of the pages of the lined guides. So that was one, and this I picked out from Hobby Lobby, I think, either Poundland or Hobby Lobby, because I went both. And these were the ones from Poundland, and this one is a joyful one. Colour these beautiful illustrations and soothe your mind. So I thought this would be a nice activity to just get on with and explore like some of the pages in that. Then there's also from Poundland, Inspiring Places. I like to travel. I've been to a few places, and I'd like to actually explore more. Some other content creators, they post their travel adventures, and I thought this is a nice little colour book that can be coloured in. So that concludes this haul, consisting of stationery, planners and things like that I picked up from a range of different stores for this autumnal season, to continue with, like, you know, projects, whether it be at home, at school, at work. And I hope that you are all enjoying the change of season. And, you know, if I was maybe, you know, a bit moody in my other video, that is understandable, considering like being knocked over by a moped, but nothing like directed at anyone specifically. So I was probably just ranting, and because I was sore and everything, a little disclaimer, just was being a bit moody. But nevertheless, I like to just keep, you know, affirmations and positivity and things like that, more aspects of my video, and just in general, like not necessarily only on camera but off camera, just more positive vibes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and if you made it to this far, then thanks, love you, and hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.